All right, you may recognize this room because during the holidays I came out and decorated it for Christmas and had posted it on my page, but I was asked to come back out and help take down Christmas and then replace it with her everyday items and give it a fresh look. And we did rejuvenate and revitalize it by bringing in some new items, but at the same time making a very livable, homey space. And you'll notice that most of the furniture, we retained the integrity of the room by keeping the furniture in the same place and just removing most of the holiday stuff. So you'll notice the mantle, she has always loved the opulence of the fabrics and rich golds and ambers. And so we just recreated the mantle by adding all these flameless candles. And again, I've shown you this time and time again. Look, just this easy, lacy beadwork around the base of the candles. But then that up here is simply fabric trim. And you can go into any fabric store, interior fabric store, and get that trim and hot glue it on, and it spruces up these candlesticks so nicely. So that is her mantle. A few tassels, you know my love of tassels as well. It gives it movement, and there's some fabric, and that's where we stop. Now typically at Christmas, you know I am laden with fabrics and feathers and lights and everything else. You won't see any more fabric in this room besides up here, just because now we really want to be able to take in the beauty of this marble fireplace. And of course the fire's not going right now, and so we don't have that warmth and that inviting appeal when a fire's going. So we did simplicity here. Another trio of candlesticks. She has some gorgeous candlesticks and candles to work with. And again, we just added the fabric trim, the upholstery trim rather, I should say, on those. And you can go to a store, look for 50% off or whatever, and then you can buy a lot of that fabric trim for just a fraction of the cost. And we'll back up here. And we had moved some of this furniture around during the holidays, but we pushed the sectional back in the corner again, just because she has a large family and she needs the room for her family to come and sit. And so what we did is we added a new picture in the corner, as well as a clock to give some height and some appeal on the walls. And then again, she has a variety of decorative pillows, and this helps out immensely to bring color into a room. Texture, the different fabrics are fabulous, and it makes it just look really inviting. And then come around the corner here, we're hiding some cords down here, which is always important. And then we just move this buffet table over to the corner, and she is going to be putting something behind that wall right there, but as of yet we kept it simple with more candles, some pictures of her children. Came around, we angled this couch, which I believe we had done at Christmas, but something that we did, because as you walk down the hallway you actually see the back side of this couch in the room. So I placed the upstanding light here, the uplight, beside this beautiful, I guess it's a Japanese urn, and we just put a silk plant in there. And so that breaks up, again, the hard lines. We now have softened it. We draped a pretty fur throw over the back of the couch. So again, you've got a little bit of movement, you're breaking up the whole hard lines, and it invites you in. Just the nature of the couch being at the angle invites you in. And then we come over here, we need to get a different plant, but she's going to put a plant on that stand back there, and I had to really twist the shades so it wouldn't be so bright in here. But your eye is drawn outside, a gorgeous view from her family room window. And again, we've got both of the recliners side by side, some beautiful pillows thrown on top of there, easy to snuggle up and get comfortable with. And then we added a few more items than we normally would on this table, but really it's not utilized that much, so she wanted it more of a show place for some of her favorite items, flameless candles and whatnot. And let me back up again. And we've got the coffee table that we centered in front of the sectional here, and a couple little easy items placed on top of it, some decorative, some utilitarian. Obviously, this is a fake book with all of our clickers inside, and these are really easy to come by, and I encourage everybody to get them. because they make such a beautiful statement piece. Got this nice finial, and then this this urn with potpourri to make the room smell good. And there is the completed look of the family room, ready to invite guests and family in for the remainder of the year. Thank you again for watching Designs by Michelle. Please check me out on my my site at designsbymichelle@yahoo.com if you should have any questions. And I appreciate you following me. Thank you. Bye-bye.